So hi you all, welcome to my channel, and for today we're going to be talking about the W Beauty's Vita Enriched lip crayons. I have all the 6 shades for you, so I'm going to be doing the lip swatches, hand swatches as well as the review, so stay tuned for it. So we're going to start off with Angelic, which is like a very muted baby pink kind of a color. It did not wash me out with makeup, but it will wash me out without my foundation on. Now we have the shade Charming, which is like the perfect blue tone red. This will work across all skin tones. It was not patchy at all and it did not enhance texture. Moving on to the shade Dreamy, it's more of a very warm tone brown and it's best suited for light to medium skin tones. I tried it with a lip liner and it did work really well too. So now we have the shade Blessed, which is more of like a brown toned red kind of a color. It's kind of like a brick toned color. This will work across all skin tones and this will be a perfect neutral for someone with a very deeper skin tone. So now we have the shade Precious, which is kind of like this pink toned maroon shade. This is best suited for all skin tones and it's such a beautiful, flattering, muted kind of a dark shade. So next up we have Magnetic, which is like a warmer red tone. It has a tint of coral orangeness to it. It's such a beautiful summery color. So now that you've seen the lip swatches, you have a fairly good idea about how the shades are and how it performs and everything. So let's go ahead to talking about these. So these contain 2.4 grams of product and they retail for 599 rupees. So let's talk about the packaging. It comes in a plastic packaging and it has a cap. I absolutely like that the cap is like really tightly locked. That way it does not really come out and spill into your bags. So it comes out and it has a retractable packaging. You can open it and you can take it shut. I really like the fact that it has a precise tip, so it's perfect to kind of line your lip and then to color inside it. Some of you might ask me, like, once you keep using it, it's going to get flat, then how are you going to use it as a lip liner? The best thing to do that is to use this tip and to use the side of the crayon, use either of the sides of the crayon to apply it on the lip. That way the shape will always remain until you finish your product. So I think you can do that, and that way the product will always remain like a lip liner as well as like a crayon. So I absolutely love this for applying. It gives you a one swipe intense application. And I absolutely like that you don't really have to go and buy a lip liner for every single lipstick. So it's super easy to use and it's completely beginner friendly. It gives you a one swipe, one stroke application. You do not really have to go ahead with multiple layers to build up the color. It's definitely going to cover up your hyperpigmentation with just one application, even with the lighter shades. So let's talk about the finish this product is going to give you. It's more of a matte finish, but it feels very comfortable on the lip. It's not that drying kind of a matte finish. It's a very comfortable, very wearable, a very everyday usable kind of a matte finish. You can definitely use this lipstick back to back every single day without your lips feeling dry. The formulation is vegan and it's also enriched with a lot of goodies, which is going to be great for your lip. It contains hyaluronic acid as well as avocado oil, and it has vitamin E and C. So it's going to be great for keeping your lips feeling very healthy, and it's going to make sure that your lips don't get dry throughout the day. So I'm an absolute sucker for a lipstick which is not that extremely ultra matte finish, because that just makes your lips not look very plump. This gives you like this soft matte finish, and it's amazing because it fills up all those creases in your lip and it does not show those throughout the day. So it's a very comfortable plush kind of feeling formulation. You can like rub your lips together. It does not feel sticky and it does not give you those lines when you're actually doing that. It has no kind of stickiness on the lip, and the formulation is extremely lightweight. So you can definitely layer this up if you want to, like after like 6-8 hours. The product will wear easily for 8 hours, and then you can always go ahead for like another little bit of a touch up if you need to, and it's not going to sit really weird or it's not going to gunk up on your lip, which is such a big plus point. So I would definitely vouch for one thing with this lipstick is that lip texture. The lip texture is absolutely stunning. So even if you have really dry, flaky lips, it's not going to show that dryness which is on your lip, and rather it helps to make your lips feel very comfortable when you're actually wearing it. So it's a very, like, it just glides on the lip very smoothly kind of a formulation. I absolutely love this kind of formulation. It's very, very lightweight also, which feels super comfortable and very plush on your lips. So let's talk about the shade range. The shade range is absolutely stunning. It has a couple of reds, it has mauves, it has pinks, it has a brown. I would definitely say that they can increase up a little more shades because the formulation is so good. So it'll be great if they have like maybe an orange, a brown, a neutral, something more of that. It's absolutely stunning, but the range which they've currently launched, it's very, very comfortable and it feels very luxurious. The formulation is such a good kind of formulation. Definitely try these, see if you can get your hands on these. They feel so comfortable on the lip, and I think at the end of the day, that's what we need from a lipstick. We need something which is extremely comfortable. So let's cover another aspect on whether is this transfer proof and waterproof. This is waterproof, but it's not transfer proof. It is going to transfer onto cups, but nevertheless the color does not fade away from the lips, so I don't really find it like a much of a concern. It's a very comfortable wearable formula, so it's not an ultra matte kind of a lipstick. It's more of a comfortable matte wearable kind of a formulation. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and drop these hand swatches for you. I'm going to swatch it from 1 to 6 shades, and that way you have an idea about how each shade looks right next to each other. And then we're going to move on to a little more factors about these. So I'm going to drop the product name and the link and the website for you down in the description bar below. That way it becomes easier for you to know how to shop. So make sure you get your hands on these, and you can shop directly on the W Beauty website. It's super easy, very hassle-free, and the shippings are extremely fast. So make sure you grab your hands on these. These have such an amazing, lovely formulation. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and stay tuned for more. Until next time, bye-bye.